Hello, welcome to another session. In this session, I have a talk about one of the gaseous biogeochemical cycle, that is the oxygen cycle. As you all know that what is biogeochemical cycle, the cyclical movement of any chemicals or the nutrient from biotic system to abiotic system and abiotic system to biotic system, which constitute biogeochemical cycle. In case of oxygen cycle, the idea is same and the basic thing is same. What is the meaning of oxygen cycle? So let's see here the cyclical movement of oxygen from biotic system to abiotic system and from abiotic system to biotic system, which constitute the cyclical movement that is known as the oxygen cycle. In this video, I am going to talk about how oxygen enter into biotic system and how oxygen enter into abiotic system. Oxygen actually enter into biotic system through one process, that is the respiration, and oxygen which enter into abiotic system through two different process or two different events. One is the photosynthesis and another is the photodissociation. Beside these three process or beside these three events, the oxygen which present in our atmosphere, that is the main reservoir of the oxygen which is utilized for different events. Oxygen which help for the formation of ozone, and the oxygen which is used for the formation of carbon dioxide at the time of production of carbon monoxide, and oxygen which combines with different elements and which forms different oxides. So free oxygen or the oxygen, they are present in oxide form, they are present in complex form in our nature. So let's look at this picture. This is the oxygen cycle, this is the abiotic system, and this is the biotic system. Biotic system which is composed of plants as well as animals. The atmospheric oxygen which enter into biotic system by the process of respiration. So the atmospheric oxygen which is utilized by the plants and the animals for the process of respiration, and respiration is the process by which food matter is oxidized into carbon dioxide, and that is the releasing of energy. So here how oxygen enter into biotic system, that is the one heading, that is the respiration. Respiration is the process by which the carbohydrate food matter C6H12O6 which is oxidized into carbon dioxide and water. So by the process of respiration, carbon dioxide is released into atmosphere. Now the photosynthesis process which is taking place by the green plants. So what is the meaning of photosynthesis? It is again the reversal process of the respiration. In case of photosynthesis, there is the combination of water and the carbon dioxide and the formation of carbohydrate food matter, and that is the releasing of oxygen. So by the process of photosynthesis, oxygen is released into atmosphere or the oxygen is released into abiotic system. So how oxygen enter into abiotic system? There is the two heads. One is the photosynthesis, the water 12H2O combines with 6CO2 which forms C6H12O6. This is the carbohydrate food matter, and the 12H2O water and the 6O2, this is the releasing of oxygen. So by the process of photosynthesis, such oxygen enter into abiotic system. Now this is the atmospheric oxygen. Such atmospheric oxygen which is utilized for the formation of ozone. So the atmospheric oxygen which the sum of the atmospheric oxygen which is utilized for the formation of ozone. So this is the nascent oxygen which convert into O2 and O3. This is the ozone, and by the breaking of the ozone, the dissociation of ozone which may forms the O2. So there is the reversal process. So this is the two-way path of the exchange of oxygen at the time of formation of ozone. The oxygen utilized from the atmospheric oxygen and the dissociation of ozone which release the oxygen to the atmospheric oxygen. Some of the atmospheric oxygen, it may also utilized for the formation of carbon dioxide at the time of volcanic eruption. There is the production of carbon monoxide. Such carbon monoxide, it is unstable and suddenly or immediately it combines with oxygen and which forms carbon dioxide. And some of the atmospheric oxygen which may utilized for the production of water molecule. So this is the HO which combines with H and which forms the H2O. And the dissociation of water molecule, H2O, which dissociate into HO, hydroxy ion, and O, nascent oxygen, and this process is known as the photodissociation. Such photodissociation, so this is the photodissociation. So by the process of photodissociation, oxygen enter into atmospheric oxygen. Atmospheric oxygen which is utilized for different process. Some of the atmospheric oxygen is utilized for the formation of ozone, and the ozone formation taking place at the outer region of the atmosphere, and which act as the protective shield and which help us or which protect us from the harmful ultraviolet rays coming from the sun. At the time of volcanoes, the oxygen which combined with the carbon monoxide and which forms the carbon dioxide, and some of the atmospheric oxygen, they combined with carbon which forms the carbon dioxide. Some of the oxygen which combined with oxygen, they form the water, H2O. Some of the oxygen which combined with nitrogen which forms the nitrates. Some of the oxygen which combined with iron which form the ferric oxide. So some of the oxygen which is utilized or which react with different elements and they form some of the oxides and present in nature. So this is the whole about the oxygen cycle, how oxygen enters into biotic system through one process, this is the respiration, and how oxygen enter into abiotic system, this is the abiotic system. So this is the one process through which oxygen enter into abiotic system, and this is the another process through which oxygen enter into abiotic system. So this is the cyclical movement of oxygen from abiotic system to biotic system and from biotic system to abiotic system, which constitute the oxygen cycle. Thank you for watching.